Hi, everybody. My name is Tyler Beeson, and welcome back. Welcome back to the station for another episode of Cruising the Planet. Today, we're joined by Kelly Smith, Randon Goudry, and EJ.
Wow. You said it
Can't
wrong
believe-
again.
Wait.
Come on, Tyler. What is it? You got this.
I was gonna make a joke about doxing. Did he pronounce your name wrong?
He did pronounce my name
Oh my
wrong.
God, Tyler.
Come on, Tyler.
Is it Guidry?
You try. I'm curious.
No, thank you. I can't see it. I don't have the words in front of me.
Guidry.
Guy Dry. It's Guy Dry. That's what it is. Guydry. Guy Dry.
Gui.
Guidry?
Think Louisiana.
That helps.
Gudry.
None.
Gidry.
Gidry?
Gidry.
Then what's the point of
okay.
the U?
I see that. It's the GU sound. Like that's
Which
what's
is
just-
making
Which
that.
is guh.
G.
Gu. Like
Good?
The U is kind of silent.
okay.
G.
Think about it like this.
G-
If you're talking in terms of like Louisiana, that's a lot inspired by like French.
Yeah, it's
so
a
it's
French
kind of like that,
last
like-
name.
Yeah, French.
I'm from France. No, I'm not.
Get knowledge of
I apologize
literacy.
once
Ancestors.
again. my
Three
friend.
times in a row, Tyler.
And it's gonna keep happening until it doesn't. I'm sorry,
Shame
man.
on you.
Hey,
Keep
it's
just
okay.
keep
Do you
shaming
even
me.
spell my name right?
SMITH.
We're not talking about my last name. Smith is easy.
Okay. KELLIE.
Okay,
You
you,
probably
did get
see
that
it.
correct.
You could probably see it.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, now that you
Continuing
messed
on.
up the introduction,
Continuing on, EJ will be joining us partway through the show. We're happy to have you here with us today. Today on our show. We'll be talking about Elon Musk's Twitter purchase, very big hot topics, and we try our hands at some truly terrible tongue twisters.
Oh, good
And of course, we
gosh.
ponder the question of the week. But I don't know. But get us all started off. How's everyone doing? Good weeks, bad weeks. The time change was today.
what
Not
was
oh,
it?
No, it was last weekend.
my bad. That
It
was.
was like Saturday.
Was this Saturday or
The
I thought it was
6th.
Monday.
It's very
The
nice to
6th,
have
so
an
it was
extra
Saturday.
hour of sleep. I will
Sunday.
say that.
Sunday. Days are hard. Hang on. I know it was this. I know it's the 6th.
It was recent, is what it was.
It was
Recent.
Sunday. It was Sunday.
All right.
I know days. I'm actually very bad about keeping track at time. I looked at the calendar and I was just like, wow, it's November 10th.
Think you're bad at keeping time? My calendar in there still says October.
Bestie, that's nice you.
Yeah, you should change that.
Yeah.
The people before you were like. But then again, let's be honest. The people.
I just don't care.
No, that's fine, man. Normally, like at my calendar at home, it takes like once upon a time it would be like 3 months past, and I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I should change that.
Yeah.
And then I'd
How
take a
long it
nap,
takes.
and then I'd
I-
never change it.
I have a calendar because I received one for a Christmas present last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep on top of it when changing it at the top of the month, but I have not crossed off a single date because I am not. It's purely for aesthetic purposes for me. It's not a functional item for me. Just aesthetics.
Hmm.
It's hanging up right next to my desk.
My calendar at home is like right behind my head whenever I'm at my computer. So like I never see it. And like I see it whenever like I get up out of bed, because like I get out of bed and I turn to my side and there it is, but I don't really pay attention to it.
What kind of calendar do you have? Like
It's
what's
a
on
dry erase calendar.
it? Oh, that's lame.
Thanks, Kelly. I
Mhm.
know. I'm a very boring person compared to you
I wouldn't
and your
say
sweater
that.
vests. I'm sorry.
You leave my sweater vest out of this.
Mm.
Someone complimented it today when I went to the bathroom. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
My
But
sweater
I
vest is
probably don't
cool.
think a lot about my calendar because whenever I see it in the morning, it's just a big white square.
Yeah, that's why you need like.
Glasses.
Oh, you're saying it because your vision's bad.
Well, now I feel bad.
Glasses.
See, mine's like a picturesque one. It's from an anime too. So
See, that sounds cool.
yeah.
What
Actually, it is really cool.
is
because
it? Is it like a flipping calendar or is it like a?
It's
Is it also dry
perforated.
erase?
It's perforated.
What is?
So it's got those like pre-lines so that way you can tear it off. So it's like a tearaway calendar. But the fun part about it is that the dates itself are at the bottom under like the picture, and that's also perforated. And the entire thing is printed on poster paper. So like you can rip it off the calendar holder and then rip the dates away, and then you just have an 11 by 17 poster, all 12 months. It's really cool, actually.
It sounds rather interesting. You said it was an anime one. What anime do you got on it?
I want you to look me in the eyes and take a wild guess, Tyler.
It's the. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name. It's the volleyball one.
Mm-hmm.
Haikyuu.
Yeah. Actually,
Bam.
I think I have a picture
got
of this
it.
month's.
Haikyuu.
Yeah, I do have a picture of this month's spread. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, sure. We'll show it to the people.
This is me hanging. It's hanging up on my wall right now.
San Juan.
It's Oikawa.
Ooh. Here, everyone. So that everyone else can see it.
Don't expose me like this. Yay,
Nice.
Oikawa. Actually, it's really fun because he's one of my favorite characters, and he's the one that's on there during my birth month.
Ah.
I was like, do I have any of the other ones? Because they are really cool. It's like the tearaway like poster idea. I like that a lot. Sadly enough, I'll probably never get a calendar that cool again.
But Randon, do you have calendars at your house?
I do not.
Not one.
Not one.
Not a single calendar that you hang because it has pretty pictures.
I got one on my phone.
You got one on your phone.
That's about it.
Just the calendar app.
Yep.
Basic.
That's all I need.
I used to have this really small, it was like a joke calendar that I got from my family. It was like a kitten calendar.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was like 4 inches by 4 inches.
Oh, that's tiny.
It was a very small calendar.
On the other hand, it's like a square though, so squares are cool. I like them better than rectangles.
Bolt
honestly.
Stormwind really enjoys your calendar.
Yeah, I know he does. I've been sending him pictures of it every month.
Thank you, Bolt.
What did he say?
He said he clipped Kelly's calendar, and then I think it's a link. I'm not as versed in Twitch as I should be,
Amazing.
but it looks like he made a clip of it. So cool. Thank you.
It's future blackmail to expose me.
Probably. One day down the line, Kelly, when you're a speaker for anime rights, you'll be doxxed for
What
this
are
one.
anime rights?
I don't know. They haven't been
Okay.
invented yet, but
Alright.
you will be heading the movement.
I don't think so. I think it's just he wants to bring up my past as an Oikawa lover. That's what it is.
All right. Well, it's been nice catching up, you guys, I guess. But maybe it's time to get into our topic for today.
Probably. That's enough talk about calendars.
Yeah, enough about calendars with anime people on them and how some of us are really bad at keeping up with calendars. Just how it be sometimes. But this week, our hot topic, of course, is Elon Musk and his purchase of Twitter.
What do y'all think about that?
I have a lot
What
to
do you
say
think about
that.
it,
So yeah,
Brandon?
what do you
I'm
think?
not against it. I'm not for it. I just think it's hilarious.
You think
What
it's
he's
hilarious?
doing with it's hilarious. I'm just sitting back watching it all unfold.
Just watching it burn.
Yeah. I thought one of the funniest things, he changed his Twitter profile picture to him carrying a sink in the Twitter headquarters.
In
It
the
was funny. Like literally carrying a sink.
So it's like everything and the kitchen sink.
No, I think
Well, it was like- it
supposed
was
to
more
be
like a
the let
bathroom.
that sink in joke.
Like a bathroom sink.
Which
But
is just
yeah, it was hilarious.
dated and not very funny.
He's just like roasting people on Twitter.
I don't think he's very good at it.
Oh, I think he's amazing at it.
I think it reeks a little bit too much of trying too hard.
No, other people are trying to roast him too hard, and he's just saying the best comebacks I've ever seen.
Well,
It's hilarious.
He's a smart man. Let's
He's
give
a
him
genius.
his the credit where he's due. He's a smart
He's
man.
a
I
genius.
do
the
not
richest
agree.
man.
You do not become
No.
Okay, then
okay.
Be the
first of all,
richest-
This is a
he's the
self.
No, no,
richest
no,
man in the
okay,
world. You don't
here's
think
my
he's a
opinion on the
genius?
Twitter thing. He bought the
Oh,
company.
I definitely think that was a stupid decision.
He bought the company. It's a
Oh,
private
that's
company. He is
Yeah.
allowed to do with that company whatever he wants to. It does not absolve him from criticism about the stupid decisions that he is making. I do not agree that he is very smart. And no, it's not that he is the richest man in the world because he earned it. He came from money. There's a difference. He didn't make himself from nothing.
Did he come from money?
He's an emerald mine heir. His family owned emerald mines. He's from daddy's money. He didn't make himself up.
Perhaps. And I'm not disagreeing, because I haven't personally done the research. But here's what I have heard, and this has apparently nothing to do with Twitter, was that when he was in college, he came into ownership of a house that he turned into basically a bar, and then he used the money from the bar to make something else, and then he basically kind of just like built his way up until he had more stuff. It's not like Trump, where he was like, I asked my dad for a small loan of $1 million. And I'm like, yeah, that's not right. That's,
No, for sure.
He at least is.
He started his own, stuff to make his own
You're
money.
right that he
but
might come from money, but
he
he's
still
still
came from money, and that is a huge leg up. He
Correct.
didn't come from nothing.
You're okay.
He had the money, and then he made his own money.
Well, still, he was still smart with his money, and
I
now he
don't
made even
agree.
more money.
I don't agree. Buying Twitter was not a good decision for
Kelly.
him.
I'm not
Kelly,
talking about
Kelly,
just
Kelly,
buying
Kelly,
Twitter. I'm
Kelly.
talking about everything else he's done. like
Yes, that's what we're
Tesla,
talking about.
SpaceX.
SpaceX, Tesla, and everything else he's
Amazing.
doing.
Tesla has made some questionable decisions also. There was this whole thing where allegedly Tesla was borrowing. Oh, hi, EJ.
What's up, dude?
Allegedly, Tesla was like borrowing money from some of its customers to meet like monthly quotas and boost their numbers. Allegedly.
Where do you get all this information?
Do you not keep up with the news and the internet and everything?
I really don't, because
Oh.
I don't care too much.
Oh.
I agree. Whatever we're talking about.
It's not even like
That's it. Just, you agree.
I'm living my life. I'm just here watching it. I don't care about. I just think
I
it's
agree.
funny.
I have a lot of opinions about things that don't even really matter.
What do you think about Twitter and Elon Musk? You think it's funny? You think what do you think about
What
it?
happened with him?
He
He
bought,
bought
Twitter.
and
That's
stuff.
that's what we're
and
talking about.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah,
What's that got to do with me?
It's hilarious.
Do I get the money? If I get the money, then I
Yeah,
guess it's
exactly.
good, but I don't get money, so
I do
okay.
think it is
Oh.
a good idea to pay $8 to be verified.
I do not.
that's stupid.
I
to
do
me.
not.
I've heard about that.
And I'll
That's
tell you,
stupid.
I'll tell you exactly why I think it's a stupid decision.
Yeah, go.
because
Because it's not a flex anymore.
well,
Right.
not
There's
even
no. I don't think
That's
it
not
should be
even
a
that.
flex.
Not even that. There's a lot that goes into the specific verification thing and what they're doing with Twitter Blue right now. The biggest thing is that Musk said that he's introducing like an algorithm or whatever. So the stuff that's going to be prioritized is people who is paying for that. Like
I mean, you're paying
verification.
for it, so why not?
Hear me out. Let me get through this for a second. So all the people who are buying it are going to be prioritized. Twitter is a huge, huge interactive platform. It's one of the best for artists and stuff like that. You're talking authors, like actual artists, people who take a lot of commissions, who make their money that way. A kind of that freelance style thing, which is incredibly important in today's society. The creative arts are dying. Art is becoming overall just like less important in people's minds, which I will say that the decline in the value of art is exactly the kind of things that led to huge historical like issues like World War II, where you're prioritizing STEM and like all of these things. There has to be a balance between those two. So we're at a time now where valuing the arts and stuff like that is more important than ever. And so a lot of people make their money on Twitter, like through commissions, engaging with their communities that they've faced because they're freelance and self-employed. A lot of them also live outside of the United States. So it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's $8 for us. That's not a whole lot. Like that's one meal, whatever. Like once a month, that's fine. But when you're talking about the conversion rates for outside currencies and like the discrepancy in pay for something like a third world country versus us, you're going to have that verification access is going to be completely inaccessible to so many people. And because of that algorithm that they're introducing for the Twitter verification, it's going to deprioritize their stuff and suppress it. That's what he said is going to happen. People who aren't people who aren't paying for that verification, their stuff is going to get suppressed, and you're literally not going to be able to find it unless you're actively looking
Can
for it.
anyone buy the check mark, or do you have to be verified by Twitter?
The verification is the check mark.
So you have. So
You-
I can go
So I
buy
can-
a check
right,
mark. I
yeah.
can just go on Twitter and buy
Yeah.
a check mark every month.
I feel
Yes.
like that loses its like
So-
credibility because it's like, say like, because like if I make a page that's like, let's say like Drake, right, and I have a Twitter page and I get it and I buy the checkmark for $8. They don't know who the real,
That's
Drake
already-
or the real artist
That's
is. So
already
it's
been an
like-
issue because the Twitter Blue thing was implemented yesterday. It's already been a huge issue. But like the Twitter Blue thing is just completely inaccessible. It's going to hurt so many people. It's not just a matter of, oh, whatever. It's you're taking something that used to be free and is huge and you're paying
Well, it was
money
only
for
free
it.
to famous people.
No, I'm talking about Twitter.
Oh, I thought you were talking
yeah.
about
Like
people who
putting
took it.
yourself out there on Twitter, cultivating
That's true.
your brand and stuff through Twitter. That used to be free because it's not a paid social media platform.
Well,
Right.
Twitter is
Introducing
also
an aspect to it that makes it free is so beyond damaging. It's not a good idea.
I really don't know a lot of people that use Twitter anyway. Like, it's not as
Really?
big as a bunch of other social media like Instagram.
Really?
It is supposed to
Yeah.
be one of the, despite its
Twitter
the
is,
fame
like,
it has,
huge now.
It's like
it's one of the
dying.
smaller
It's
ones.
slowly
Instagram,
dying.
Instagram is definitely done. I agree. Well, man, I haven't been on Twitter since.
I
for a few
never get on
months.
Twitter.
So it's like
It's the second
It's
biggest
just been
social
a
media
lot.
platform, only
It is. There's
only
no
surpassed
way.
by TikTok.
There's no way.
yeah.
No, because
makes
Instagram
sense.
is dead. The only
Instagram
one
is
How?
dead.
Instagram's
They've-
dead.
They just show like
because
reels
Instagram
now.
changed its
annoying.
algorithm thing and it basically killed it. Nobody uses.
Interesting.
Instagram very
I,
much
I
anymore.
deleted it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I
deleted
can't tell you the
Instagram.
last
Or
time I
deleted
opened Instagram.
And I deleted Twitter too because it was just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get on Twitter every once in a while.
Yeah.
I get on Twitter literally every day.
Yeah.
There's nothing
just
interesting
because I
on
like
Twitter.
to. I like to like the whole thing is that you're like you cultivate your timeline on Twitter. It's kind of similar to TikTok. You like and you retweet and you share stuff, and
Yeah.
that kind of puts a little thing out there. So you're cultivating your own
Yeah.
timeline. So that's another aspect of this whole Twitter Blue thing with your paying, and it's promoting people who are paying for that. It's ruining the whole aspect of what Twitter is, which is cultivating your timeline. If it's pushing other people's, the verified people stuff and suppressing non-verified stuff, it's throwing the whole point of it out of whack. It's dumb. Like you're already seeing people who are hopping off the Twitter bandwagon and like just not using it
Yeah.
anymore, and it's already been
Yeah,
like
I
a
haven't
day.
used Twitter in like months.
I
I
don't
haven't used
either.
Twitter in months.
I want to get on it now just to see what everything
Yeah.
going on. That's the other reason why I'll get on it, just to see what the funny tweets Elon's
Yeah, I
been
usually get
tweeting.
like my news and stuff from like TikTok now.
Yeah. I don't even watch the
So,
news
like,
or
yeah.
nothing.
See, I don't get on TikTok very often.
Really?
I don't.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
just social media. I used to be so addicted to social media. I think
Yeah.
everyone has.
Honestly,
And I just kind of got to the point where it's like it's too much.
honestly,
it's
totally
also
agree.
become the same thing.
I hate it.
It's-
I hate
it's-
all
Kelly.
social
over
media.
and over again. So
Th-
it's
this
like,
isn't to discredit anything that you're saying, but according to this top 20 social media sites of 2022, Twitter's
Oh,
actually at
Facebook.
the 15th.
I knew it. Yeah, Facebook is obviously
Wow.
at first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
like, there's no
Facebook,
way
YouTube,
that is the
what,
top.
WhatsApp.
Facebook is seeing a really big decline. WhatsApp is used a lot in China, which automatically gives it a
This
huge
is
advantage
this is
because
the
they're
world thing.
super
This is a
populated.
world thing.
The world.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but like in America specifically, Twitter is pretty high up there. But like, no, I agree. Although I will say, I do think Facebook is a little bit on the decline.
Can you read that list down though, Tyler? I'm very
Yes,
interested.
I will actually, if you give me one moment so that everyone else can see it.
Oh, you're okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
screen share with the audience. If I can,
Oh,
if I can
someone
get
needs
it.
to turn the
But
timer
yeah,
off.
no. On the subject of TikTok, I used to be like, I'm in my third year of college, obviously. I used to get on it a lot in like my senior year of high school and my freshman year, and I just found that it was absolutely ruining my attention span.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
for my own like, mental health, whatever you want to call it, I don't think mental health is exactly the right phrase to use there, but like for my own sanity, I stopped using it as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm not one much for social media either. It
But,
has
like,
its purposes,
Now
but
TikTok has like 3-minute videos, 10-minute videos.
yeah, and it's killing our attention span, by the way.
They
It's
could
killing
put a
our
whole
attention
YouTube
span.
video
You
on
can put a
TikTok
whole
now.
YouTube video on TikTok.
No, like
now. It's
YouTube
crazy.
itself is like basically TikTok now.
Yeah, literally.
But here, because we're all interested in
YouTube Shorts is awful.
Hey, I like YouTube Shorts.
the
Love
top,
You
YouTube.
would.
I just
YouTube
love
Shorts
YouTube.
is fire.
I just love regular YouTube.
Yeah,
Just love
regular
the
YouTube.
top
Dude,
20
regular
social.
YouTube. I have an issue with watching like several hour-long video
I do too.
essays. I just finished
I do
watching
too.
a 15-hour video analysis on Persona 4.
15?
I didn't watch it all at once.
Wow.
It took me like a week.
Man. I'll watch like 4-hour just music, like reviews or like podcasts or something.
I thought
like
watching a storyline for the whole Destiny, like 4-hour video.
I
the whole
have-
Destiny
I have
storyline.
seen
do
the,
that
the
too.
Destiny
I would
timeline
do that
video.
too. Well, go ahead,
4
Tyler.
hours.
Go ahead, Tyler. Go ahead, Tyler.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead, go
sorry.
ahead,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
all right. Because we're interested now. Facebook is number 1, YouTube number 2, WhatsApp 3, Instagram, WeChat, TikTok.
Instagram is 4.
Yeah, Instagram's at 4.
That's crazy.
TikTok's at 7. Sina Weibo? I don't even know what that is.
Probably like
let's-
foreign countries.
What is Sina Weibo?
Damn,
Facebook,
Instagram. Oh, I
WeChat.
cussed. Sorry. Instagram is at 4. That's crazy.
It's Chinese, so there you
Yeah,
go.
Instagram feels
figured.
so
Instagram
dead.
does
QQ.
feel really dead.
I only got on Instagram for the
Telegram,
memes.
Not even that,
is
honestly, for me.
Snapchat.
I use Snapchat.
Mm,
I only
here's
use
the
Snapchat
thing.
to talk to people.
Here's my controversial opinion. I
Taisho?
don't really consider Snapchat like your typical social media.
I personally wouldn't
It's-
consider YouTube either.
It's more akin to like
I
what
would.
Discord is.
social media. I would for YouTube.
Discord, the social
Well,
media.
would.
only because they started doing that,
really?
like that public tweets,
The
or public
social app.
social comments.
Oh,
Social,
okay.
like
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
That's the only
Yeah.
reason I would.
It's a social app, I agree, but I don't think Discord is like social media. But like I
Mm-hmm.
consider Discord and Snapchat kind of in the same.
It's a group
vein.
chat.
Like
It's
Yeah.
a group
Well,
chat. It's not
Snapchat
social
has that
media.
real TikTok type thing now, and they
Yeah.
have that discovery
they do.
page. But all those
They
videos
do.
are really weird.
They are.
They're
Does anybody
extremely
even
weird.
use the Snapchat?
No.
Like I just use
My
it to
girlfriend
send.
does sometimes. She'll
Honestly,
send
I
me,
use
like, crazy
Snapchat-
videos.
I use Snapchat to message one friend, and it's
Yeah.
only because we just talk so much that it's impossible to have a text
Mhm.
conversation normally. So it's just videos make it
Yeah.
easier for the two of us to like
The
communicate.
only reason why I still have Snapchat is because one of my one of my friends doesn't have an iPhone, and we can't like everyone just hates the green bubbles on there.
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with the
So,
green bubbles?
The green bubbles
The
are
green
annoying.
bubbles.
I have to have my messages blue. I have to.
Yeah.
But
So,
he doesn't. He doesn't
so what
have
you're
an
saying
iPhone.
is you need it blue. You need
Yes.
right. You need blue.
Yes.
Just
So,
like Twitter.
Yeah. So it's like we can't like we can't.
You gotta
like,
pay $8 for those blue bubbles.
Exactly. He's gonna have to pay, but like he's got in order for me to get off Snapchat, like he's gonna have to get an iPhone, so we can all have a iMessage group chat. But
Honestly,
that's the
I
only
know
reason I have Snapchat. Why
I know what you're
Literally.
getting at because my sister has an
Mhm.
Android,
Mhm.
and it kind of drives me insane.
That's what I hate. I hate it. I
It's
just can't
such an
stand it.
ugly shade of
It's
green.
like why? It's
Hey,
like
green's
neon
my
green.
favorite color. Though.
Like no, green is
Green
one of
is
my
a good
favorite
color.
colors. Green is absolutely one of my favorite colors. It's just that the specific shade of green that is used in like the
Yeah.
iMessages is
Yeah.
so ugly.
No, it's crazy.
Ugh,
it makes Android users look bad.
Agreeable.
true.
Agreeable.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get back to
Yeah.
Twitter and Elon Musk's thing. Do we all know how that all started?
No, I don't.
No.
Okay, so I looked this up a little bit today.
Mhm.
And it all kind of started a good couple months back, maybe even a year ago,
Mm.
where Elon Musk was like, you know what, we need a social media platform that's more free for its people, where people can just say what they want and have less restrictions on things.
Yeah,
that they
Twitter
do.
did suppress a lot of stuff, a lot of hate speech.
And
but-
Elon Musk is obviously very popular on Twitter.
Yeah,
So he made inquiries and he got himself into Twitter. He became part of the board of Twitter.
Mhm.
And then he started making these kind of radical changes until eventually he was able to make an offer for Twitter.
Well, he wanted to show the world what Twitter was doing behind the scenes. Like how many bot accounts there were on Twitter.
yeah.
There were
Oh,
thousands of
yeah.
bot accounts.
yeah.
Over half the accounts on Twitter were like
surprised.
bot accounts.
Yeah.
And the only way for him to get people to know that was to take them to court, and they had no choice but to
That's
tell
crazy.
them that.
Well, actually, they went to court because
He tried to pull out of the deal.
he tried to pull out of the deal.
Well, he did that on
Exactly.
purpose so he could get them to say all that stuff about
Wait a
that they were
minute.
hiding. He literally was playing chess and won.
Dang.
That's literally
Wait,
what
so
he's
wait.
doing.
I don't know
Wait.
about that. It's weird.
I might be wrong, but is he's the one who's in charge of like Tesla, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Yes.
SpaceX.
Elon Mu-
Got it.
I feel like that's important
Yeah,
context.
yeah.
By the way, guys, this is the same billionaire man who made his own Twitter profile an anime picture.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
He's
don't know.
hilarious. He's literally like
I don't know,
a kid in a 40. How old? He's like 45.
but has so much money.
He's-
just like, dude.
I'll tell you what,
He's
he
living
spends
life.
that money like he's a kid.
Yeah.
He's living life right
yeah,
now.
He
for
put-
sure.
What kind of car did he put in space?
Oh,
One
I
of his
forgot he did
Teslas.
that.
Yeah, he
It was
put
a-
one of his cars
It
in
was a
space.
Tesla.
It was a Tesla.
I thought it was like a
Dude.
Porsche or something.
Even it was him and Jeff Bezos, right? They were planning to go like to space or
I
something
think
like that.
Jeff Bezos did go to space.
Or did he
Yeah,
actually-
Jeff
did
did
Jeff
go
Bezos
to
He
space.
didn't. He didn't
Space.
go like above, but he went like past the point in the sky where it's technically
No
considered.
gravity.
like one of the spheres or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
He went into a no gravity zone.
Gotcha.
For the longest
Wow.
time, you could show me a picture of Jeff Bezos, and I wouldn't be able to differentiate him from Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
look the same.
R.I.P. Steve Jobs. He was one of the greatest pieces of technology of all time. Literally.
Does Jeff Bezos have his own
Yeah.
aerospace Sorry,
No, I don't think Jeff Bezos.
Lance
does.
is saying that Jeff Bezos has his own aerospace company, and I need
Really?
to check this
That
out.
Wow.
honestly wouldn't surprise me.
That does not surprise me at all. To do
But-
with all that money, there's no way.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even know what to do.
Jeff
Oh, I had something I wanted to say, and I totally
Bezos.
forgot what it was.
Space.
Oh, actually, okay. Here's this might be a dumb question, and like whatever, say what you want. I don't understand why the whole there's so many bots on Twitter thing. I don't understand why that's so important. Like,
Well,
Who
because
cares?
well
Who
because a lot
cares?
of the bot accounts would like they would say like it would have a bunch of the accounts say the same thing, like 100 tweets were the same exact tweet, talking bad about like people or just making people scared, giving false information about COVID and stuff.
I'll
And
tell
it'd
you
be
what,
a bunch
I
of
have.
accounts saying
Like I said earlier, I use Twitter practically every day. I'm on it. Like, if I have like 10-20 minutes to myself, like when we go on lunch here or whatever, I'll scroll through Twitter for a couple minutes. Like, I'm on it all the time. Have been for several years. I have never had an issue with that.
Wow.
really.
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch
Or
of
like
them.
The
I
importance
used to
of
see
curating
some-
your own timeline on social
Yeah.
media
What about, like, the
effects
same
is lost on
who
people.
will just steal somebody else's tweets? Would those be considered bot accounts, or like, or is that just normal people
I don't know,
not being
actually.
original?
That yeah.
That's
people
really
not
what it
being
sounds
original.
like. It's
Dude,
really what it
people
sounds like.
people steal jokes all the time.
I know.
It's
People are
just-
so unoriginal. It's really sad.
Nice meme you got there. Good thing I
Really steal
discovered
that.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing I can screenshot it and
like,
say it's
bro.
mine.
Picture of Christopher Columbus.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I don't. Mm. Here's my thing with the whole like,
Twitter.
it needs to be like free speech on Twitter. It's a private company.
Mhm.
I find it interesting when you're talking about something like that where it's primarily people who lean a bit more right politically who are like, oh, Twitter needs to have free speech, but those are the same people that are like, oh, it's a private business when a bakery doesn't want to bake a cake for like a gay couple. Like you cannot go both ways on that. If it's a private company, it's a private company and they're allowed to do what they want. Twitter is a private company. They were allowed to do what they wanted. That's not saying it was right or wrong, but by that logic, they should have been scot-free.
I can see where you're coming from with that. Because, well, you're right that we have these ideals in our own life that we think are right and wrong. But if it's a private company, that means that they have the right to set their own rules and standards. I think that one of the biggest issues is that this is just such a large company, so we don't think of stuff like that.
The
so
issue
having it be a
specifically
private
comes
company like that,
in that its stocks are in the public forums for stock trading, and a lot of people have a misconception that if a stocks are public, it's a public company, and that's not how it works. It's a private company selling its own stocks in the public market. It's different than it being a public company. There's a huge misconception in that we actually. I'm taking a financial management class right now, and I had to take like economics in the past. That is a whole thing that they take time out of like those like chapters to be like, yeah, these are different things. A private company can like go public by doing initial stock offerings and stuff in the public markets. That doesn't make it a public company.
so. And how does that kind of transfer over to all the drastic change he's doing right now? So, like, I'm sorry. It's kind of a twist.
Mhm.
But, like, he's making many drastic changes right now to the company. And I guess he has the right with it being a
Like
private
what?
company. Well, he's
I was
laid
gonna
off
say,
a whole bunch of.
He
like-
fired over half the company.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought that
and now
was
he's
funny.
trying-
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, and now he's trying to bring them all,
hilarious.
bring a
He's
good portion of them back.
Literally, they're scrambling to try and bring back so many of their employees because not only did he fire half the company, actually, their chief cybersecurity officer and like 2 of the people who worked directly under the chief cybersecurity officer both put in their resignations literally yesterday.
Wow.
Like the employees are not happy. Like the laid off employees opened up a class action lawsuit.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta mention this.
What?
Just for 1 second. This is
Go
too
ahead.
funny not to talk about.
Good.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name.
Oh, is it Deludra?
It is Deludra.
Hi, David.
Deludra just called the layoff of Twitter the Twitter Thanos snap, and I'm just
Nice.
like,
That's pretty funny.
that's
funny.
perfect.
Okay.
That's so perfect.
That's funny. But yeah,
That's
I actually
funny.
did see like a TikTok video. It was like, yeah, like he said, this dude said, he was like, yeah, just Twitter just fired me out of no reason. Like they didn't even do it in person. They just sent me an email. I was like,
It
you're
was
being
a bunch of
terminated.
emails.
And then he was just like, oh, okay. And then he was like, I don't know what to do. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, like they sent out like this huge email, and it wasn't even signed like by Musk. It was just
Mhm.
signed like Twitter,
Mhm.
like for the closing of the email. Laid off half of the employees and immediately locked them out from any buildings or like,
that's crazy.
websites or whatever that they used, like Slack. Like all of them got locked out of their Slack channels as well.
Mhm.
Like all of it was just immediate, which is kind of ridiculous when
That's
you even
crazy.
think about termination from a job. That's not normal.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wow.
I think it's kind of funny. How it's all happening.
It is, and a lot of them were like trying to sue Twitter and Musk because they had like termination clauses that they
Mhm.
had to be met.
Yeah, Musk is paying out millions
Yeah,
in severance.
And I think and that's
Okay.
what I've been hearing is that
That's
because
pocket change for him.
You're right.
it
right.
might be.
it's not
but
his money. It's Twitter.
He
yeah,
probably
this
uses
is
money
the
of
issue
that.
is that
Wait,
he's having all this.
isn't it still kind of his money since he bought Twitter?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no. When you're talking about businesses like that, when you get to a point with businesses like that, they're kind of their own legal entity.
Mhm.
So any okay, say you open a business, that business is its own entity. That business can go bankrupt. That won't affect you. That won't make you go bankrupt. With certain kinds of businesses, of course, obviously, there's always going to be ones that are tied directly to a person's finances.
Mhm.
Twitter is its own entity apart from Elon Musk. He is
Gotcha,
the owner.
gotcha.
The money that they're paying out for Twitter for that severance pay is not Musk's money.
Right,
It's the money for the company.
right.
He gets a take-home pay because he's the owner, and that's how profits and stuff work. But
Mhm.
no, that money is all Twitter's money. And it's really
That's
funny
crazy.
because he's talking about the company losing $4 million a day, and it's almost like, wow, man, I can't imagine why.
It's crazy.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have fired the CEOs and done everything you're doing right now. So yes, he is kind of dumb for doing all this stuff. Not gonna lie.
There has to be a reason why he's doing it. There has to be.
Well,
There
yeah,
has
because
to.
he's, for what I've been hearing,
There's
he's
no reason
he's a
he's
little
just
he's
firing
scared.
everyone. He's scared.
Scared. Well, he's
He's
scared. He's
not
losing.
scared.
He's losing tons and tons of money. So he's making the only decisions that he thinks are possible to. He's laying off
How
people
is he
to.
losing tons and tons of money?
I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna lie here and say that I know how social media makes money. I think it's with ad revenue.
Advertisements.
Yeah,
Mhm.
ad people
In $8.
are taking yes.
And
Well,
$8,
that's
yeah.
the thing is
And
there
$8,
are a
sure.
lot of advertisers pulling out of Twitter right now because they don't want to be associated with Musk.
Yeah,
because
imagine not being
He's
being
not got the cleanest record.
imagine not being supported by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rage. We should get a Raid Shadow Legends
we
sponsor.
we should be sponsored by Raid
I
Shadow
feel-
Legends.
Sponsor
Oh my
literally
gosh.
anyone.
I
so-
feel like
Literally.
we could do good with a Raid Shadow Legends
I
sponsor.
bet, yeah, if we
But-
write them in.
I think I read somewhere it's like 70% of Twitter's revenue comes in from ads and stuff.
Mhm.
Actually, there was this huge leak earlier today of an email Musk sent out to the remaining employees of the company about how he wants to move 50% of its revenue to the subscription service, which is kind of insane to me.
It's
Name one product or service that has been notoriously free for its entire runtime, and all of a sudden you had to pay for it, and it was regarded as a good thing.
Hey, if you want to get heard, you gotta pay $8.
I think that's dumb.
Sounds like you gotta spend money to make money. That's
It's
sounds
an
like.
investment. You gotta
Not
do it.
everyone can afford $8 a month. Or here's no,
Get a job.
okay. Here's my thing.
I
If
don't- I don't
if
just-
it's trying
hold
to
on,
be the
can I-
platform
can
of
I- I'm sorry. I'm gonna just talk with EJ about that. Where it's the whole I don't disagree with you, man. You do gotta spend money to make
That's what
money.
it sounds
But there are
like.
That's really what it
times
sounds
you should
like.
be able to enter a platform in a race like we do
Mhm.
without having to spend money. And it's only once you start to gain traction that you start to
You
make
said
the
just get a
investment.
job.
Bro, nothing is free.
No, of
you
course
have to
not.
pay money to be
Of
able to
cour-
get
no,
onto
but think
those,
of it
a
like
laptop, a phone. you
you're
have to pay
you're right.
thousands of
but
dollars
most,
for that.
Most of the
That's true.
time you start
Off
off
$8,
just
bro.
playing video games and then you stream it because hey, maybe something happens.
Right.
You don't buy the laptop to stream first. You buy the laptop to play the game and you end up streaming because
It's an
you
investment
think
though. You still pay that.
because you think you might have a chance. And eventually things are looking good. You're like, "Oh, maybe it might be worth putting some money into this." So you get a better computer, you get better cameras, you get better mics. And you
Mhm.
do all that kind of stuff. And that's the investment, the money you spend to make more money
Okay.
because you're starting to get better. Now we can continue. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was gonna say the whole thing is that Elon Musk wanted to make it like the platform of free speech, right?
Yeah. He's
So
doing
now
things
you
that,
have to pay to have free speech.
yeah, no,
You
you're
have
right.
to pay to have your voice heard now. Is
Yeah.
that how free speech works now?
No, you can literally say whatever you want on Twitter now.
Yeah, but it's gonna get suppressed unless you're paying that $8.
So you still
You-
say
you
it.
wanna
You know,
pay
it won't get
$8?
taken down.
Wait, you would rather pay $8?
I'm not gonna
to
pay
say-
$8 because I'm not gonna be on Twitter. So why does it matter to me? That's only for other people to care
You know
about.
what? You're right, because you could definitely go out in the public and say the same thing.
Exactly.
But
I can
Rand-
literally go out on the street
true.
in New
Let-
York City and say
hey,
the same thing.
Brandon, let's pull a hypothetical. You're trying to make music, right?
I mean, yeah.
You want to get out there one day. You want people to know you.
I mean, eventually.
Well, here's the
It's not
idea.
a priority right now.
You're right, it's not a priority. But when you get out there, don't you want your various social accounts to be well known?
I'm
Do
not
you
gonna
want to
be on
spend
Twitter.
that?
I'm not gonna be on Twitter
Well-
trying to promote my music. I'll be on TikTok.
The best way to get
maybe.
known is to be on all of them.
Yeah.
That is true.
KXDR, KTRL
That is
all
very
have
true.
Facebook,
That is very true.
Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah.
We have
We
all
have
of them.
TikTok and YouTube as well.
Exactly.
Like we're everywhere.
We're everywhere because we're trying to reach the most broad
Yeah.
people as we can. Even if we're only pulling in small amounts of numbers from all of them, the point is that we're trying to reach as many people as possible.
hmm I do see what you're saying.
I mean,
I see
y'all
what you're
are
saying, though.
like a podcast, and I don't know. It's different.
it's
it's
a
like
radio.
Twitch and YouTube. I'm on Spotify and
Right.
Well, it's
Yeah.
still
music services. Not.
Yeah.
Drake has social media.
I'm not
He
Drake
is-
though.
You're right, but you're Randon, and one day
I want to
you
be an
could
independent artist. I don't want
One
to
day-
mess with anyone else.
One day, you could be famous, right?
I don't want to be famous though.
And you could be.
You wouldn't want to
everywhere.
be famous.
I don't want to be. I want to be anonymous.
I would say,
I don't want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
famous.
But
Alright.
anonymously
All right, we'll get
famous.
We'll get you a Daft Punk marshmallow head, and you can be. and you
Oh,
can
that's
be
what I
anonymous.
want. That's what I love.
DJ Buckethead, let's go.
I'll just wear a paper bag on my head.
Yeah.
That's already
All
like
right,
a
guys.
thing.
Bag.
All right. I think we've kind of got into the fury of all this Twitter, Elon Musk, SpaceX, Tesla debacle, woohoo. I think maybe it's time to head into our next topic,
Yeah.
or segment. Actually, is the better word.
Random question of the day.
No, that question of the day will be our ending topic. We're going to be going into, I believe, the tongue twisters. Yes. All right, guys. Our boss has provided us with some fabulous tongue twisters for us today. Kill.
Can I open this and look at it?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, we're passing it down. Okay.
I'm gonna read it to the audience, to everyone, and then we're gonna go around and try and say it 3 times fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
All right. Our first one:
Oh, we're opening it.
sous
Wait, wait.
chef's shoe theft.
Do we all
Wait,
open
do
it,
we
Tyler,
Do we all open it?
or just you?
We're gonna start with Kelly.
No.
Oh.
We're gonna start with Tyler.
I just said it.
You
Shoot.
didn't say it
What
3
was
times
it?
fast.
No, I'm gonna say it at the end because
Chef shoes theft. Chef shoes.
Oh, it's all the same. Oh.
Wait, are we not?
It's all the same.
Are we not
Sous-
saying it
it's
3
sous
times
chef
fast?
Yes,
sous
but one
chef.
at a time. One at a time.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Start with Kelly, and the next one we'll start with me or whoever.
Okay.
I don't want to start.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
I will start.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead,
Okay,
start,
Brandon.
Brandon
Go
can
start.
start.
Sous chef, sous chef, sous chef, sous chef, sous chef, shoe theft, sous chef, shoe theft, sous chef, shoe theft,
That didn't sound like English at the end.
sous chef, shoe theft, sous chef, shoe theft,
Pristine.
sous chef, shoe theft, sous chef, shoe theft, sous chef, shoe theft. There we
Hey,
go. I got
Brandon,
it.
There you go.
Brandon, do you know
There
what
you
a
go.
sous chef is?
I do not.
Okay. Just curious.
What is it?
Okay, so you know, like when you're in a restaurant, you have like chefs, right?
No, what's a chef?
Okay,
Yes,
you need
I
to
know.
stop this. A sous chef is basically they'll do all like a bunch of the preparation or like the not in-depth stuff of the cooking. So if like a chef needs like, oh, I need to cut this onion, sous chef job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Your turn, EJ.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Sous chef shoe theft. Sous chef. I have to say sous as well. Wait. Sous. Oh, sous chef. Okay,
It's
gotcha.
spelled Seuss,
It's
but
Su-
it's
okay, gotcha,
pronounced Sue.
Sous chef shoe theft. Sous chef shoe theft. Sous chef shoe theft. That's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
That's hard.
French word.
Sous chef shoe theft. Sous chef.
I think the French
That's
need
hard.
to
Sous chef,
stop.
shoe
Yeah, go
theft,
ahead.
sous chef, shoe
Go
theft.
ahead, Kelly. That's hard.
What is it? Oh God, I'm about
That's
to
hard.
embarrass myself. Honestly.
Come on.
I'm-
Dazzle us with that tongue acrobatics.
You know all about them sous chefs, so tell
Tongue
us.
twisters.
That was not a good phrase, my
Yeah,
guy.
it wasn't.
What?
Yeah.
It- Is it not the
Wait,
tongue
what?
twisting?
What did he?
Is that the wrong? Was that the wrong phrase?
Nice.
Uh,
Kelly, we still have yet to hear what you.
I know.
Okay,
We still have
okay.
yet to hear you.
I'm sure I'll look it up and I'll blush later.
let's move on. Let's move on.
Sous chef shoe theft. No. God. I feel like it'll be better if I'm not looking at it. Sous chef's shoe thief. No. I can't do it. I'm already messing that up. Sous chef's shoe theft. No. That's as far as I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
That it?
It's tripping me up, man.
Okay. Then I'll try. Sous chef shoe theft. Chef's shoe theft. Chef's shoe theft.
The second one is so long.
Sous chef shoe theft. Sous chef shoe theft. Shoe
Which
theft. Shoe
wrist
theft. Shoe
watches
theft. Shoe
are
theft.
Swiss wrist watches?
All right. Number 2.
Am I gonna go first again?
Yes, but I need to tell everyone. Number 2 is which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches?
Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Or which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Which
Yeah,
wrist
the
watches
first
are
time.
Swiss wrist watches? I almost got it.
You got it the first time.
Enunciation.
Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? That was solid.
Keep telling
Solid.
yourself that, buddy.
Which
Solid.
wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Which wrist watches are Swiss? What? Which wrist watches are Swiss? Which? Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's it for me.
Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watch? Whoa.
That's it.
Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist? That doesn't sound like English anymore.
Swiss cheese.
Do not
Okay.
tell me your favorite kind of cheese is Swiss cheese.
Did I ever say my favorite cheese was Swiss cheese?
You said Swiss cheese, like you enjoyed Swiss cheese.
I do enjoy Swiss cheese. That doesn't make
Where is
my
it in your cheese
favorite.
ranking?
I'd say it's at least in the top 10.
Okay, that's acceptable.
I don't know which one would be my favorite though.
I'll tell you what my favorite is.
Feta.
Gruyere.
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 Mm.
Smells funky, but it tastes delicious.
Whatever that gooey one is.
Mozzarella.
No, not mozzarella. This is like
Beretta.
Gouda or something. Because it's pretty Gouda, you know?
Read the tongue twister.
That was good.
Thanks.
Don't
That was
encourage
a good
him.
one.
Thanks, EJ. I appreciate you.
That was a good one.
Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches? Which wrist watches are Swiss wrist watches?
You
Which
got
wrist
practice.
watches are Swiss wrist watches?
Okay.
You got practice.
Okay.
Did I?
Cheater.
You're cheating.
Okay.
Cheater.
Okay.
Mm. I did get to listen to you guys.
Sally sells
I did get to listen-
seashells by the seashore.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
What is it? It's
A wood-
Jeez, dude.
A woodchuck
how many woods?
could chuck.
How
as
many woods
much
would a
wood as
woodchuck
wood.
chuck if a woodchuck could
That's
chuck
what
wood?
it is.
Yeah.
A woodchuck chuck.
Peter Piper picked a
Mm.
pickle.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Peter Piper picked
How
a
many
peck
woods
of
could a
pickled
woodchuck
pepper.
chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I practiced those for hours when I was in elementary school.
Me too.
That's
I
what
wanted
that
to be
means.
better than everybody.
Ooh. I remember playing a game, some learning game, and it was just like, it was like, how many peppers can Peter Piper pick? And it was like, put all of them in a jar, and I got to like 400 until I was bored. It was like,
Wow.
this isn't gonna
Um,
end, is it?
How did
Nice.
you sit there for that long?
I don't know. I wanted to see if the jar would break.
Oh,
It
that would
just-
have been more satisfying.
It would have been, but the jar just kept getting full, and then it just and then the
Stopped expanding.
it stopped expanding, and then he just kept putting peppers in,
Oh, that's lame.
and that was it. And then the counter would go
You know,
up.
not as much thought goes into these children's educational games as there should be.
I don't know. I think old Jumpstart was pretty cool. Old Jumpstart. Anyone? Did anyone play those games?
Did you guys ever
No.
play that one game that's like a children's game where it was like you had the 4 lines of like powder falling from, and it was like a black drop, and like they were coming in different lines, and you could
The salt one
I don't know
on Cool
like,
Math Games.
you could use like different like things that you could pick from the little inventory and put them on the screen. Like, you could make like fun explosions with it.
Oh no.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I used that website religiously when I was a kid.
I don't remember that.
It was
I
so
was
fun.
A cool math games kid.
I
I-
remember Math
Religiously.
Blaster.
I was
Anyone?
not, because Cool Math Games was banned in my Catholic elementary school.
No.
That's
Wow.
pretty sad, Kelly. I'm sorry.
We had to use
That is kinda
abcgames.com.
I remember that.
It's not bad.
Nah.
How did we get here from tongue twisters? What the heck? That's funny.
Start talking about childhood.
Oh,
Children's
yeah.
educational games.
Children's game. Peter Piper picked a peck of
I miss childhood.
peppers.
Being an adult is not it.
Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. There you
Alright.
go. All right, guys. Well, good job on your tongue twisters.
Appreciate
Um,
it.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Next up, we have the glorious question of the week.
Ba-da-ba.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
That's not what I was going for.
What were you going for?
Just a small little sound effect. You made it John Cena.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
I don't appreciate that.
Does this help? This is the trivia theme, but it's not.
I mean, it's not bad. Like, I think it does the trick.
Yeah, it does the trick.
We
There
should,
you go.
We should get our own little like
We need our
jingle
own.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. We need our own. Randon, work on that. Grab us some music online.
Yeah. Let's do it,
Alright,
Randon.
I got you.
Yeah. All right. So this week's question. Give me a second to pull it up. All right. Question of the week. You are elected president. What do you do as your first executive action?
Is this like for real or like a joke? Like joke kind of, or like is this like an actual?
Either one you want.
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Make it a joke, but make it real.
Go ahead.
Zoom in on Randon.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta think about this.
I know. I gotta think about it too.
Okay. Do you want like the serious like answer, or do you want like the joking answer?
Give it to us, Kelly.
I'll start with the serious one. The serious one, I would implement like a law against scalping. So like scalping and reselling is like a huge issue across like so many industries. And okay, so it's like so like concert tickets, it's like a huge thing I know with like Harry Styles concerts right now, where people are like buying those tickets en masse and then reselling them for astronomical prices.
Oh, I thought we were talking about
I-
like old school scalping, where you would like literally
Like
skin
cut their
a
head
person's
off.
head off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh, I was
No.
really
No.
worried, Kelly.
I you guys know that I'm pretty big into video games and anime and stuff like
Yeah.
that. A lot of those merchandise and stuff gets like super duper scalped.
Mm.
So, you know, it's a whole thing. So there's a lot of other countries out there, like Australia, I know, has like a law that specifically says that you can't like resell something for more than 10%, like of its original price. So like whatever its original price was, plus 10% of that original price, you can't sell it for more than that. I would implement like an executive order law around like scalping, because some of this stuff is ridiculous. There was a Paramore concert recently that just happened where someone like bought all the tickets and then was reselling them, and so like nobody had tickets to the concert.
Oh, this is
very sparse.
This is the whole PS5 problem. Whenever they first came out,
Yes,
all the
yes.
bots were buying
And
up
then-
everything, and then they were being sold
It
for
took me
like
a whole
$2,000.
year to get my PS5.
It took me
and
a
I
year
was
to get
so
my Xbox.
pissed.
Yeah.
I was upset.
It's-
Like, dude.
Took
It's-
me a long time to
Ugh,
get my
that was
Scalping is
annoying.
like a genuine problem, right? And then my joke answer is I would outlaw corporate minimalism as an aesthetic.
That's a joke.
I mean, it's more of a joking answer, but it's also something that I very passionately hate, the whole corporate minimalism thing. Okay, so like grocery shopping.
What is corporate minimalism?
Okay, I'll explain. Okay,
That's
so
what
I
she's
shop
gonna
at I
explain
do
it.
all my grocery shopping at H-E-B, right? The H-E-B colors are red and white. We all know this, okay? So the one in my hometown, the one I normally go to, like when I'm at home and not here at school, above their deli section, not the deli section, like the meat section, where it's all like built into the walls and stuff, the wall part above it used to be red with like these diagrams of cows showing you what parts of the meat came from like which part of the cow. Now it's just beige. Like a really, really light off-white beige.
It's cheaper that way.
Corporate minimalism.
Sounds like
It was
it's
already
cheaper.
painted though. It was already painted.
Oh.
It cost them more money to redo it. It's boring, it's bland, it's dumb, and it makes me not want to like use a business that is using that whole corporate minimalism aesthetic. I hate it.
It's just meat.
Sonic is now
you
changing
were
their
gonna go the
logo
vegan
from the
route.
yellow, I don't know what it is, a rocket ship,
It's okay.
to white.
Corporate minimalism.
Why?
I don't know. And
I hate
makes-
it. I would
makes
outlaw
no
it.
sense
Wait
to
a
me.
minute. So is that like? I can't
It's like
think of a good
okay,
example.
you know the Nickelodeon logo, how it used to be like had
Yeah,
that little splatter thing?
Yeah.
And now it's more of like a minimalist logo.
That makes sense.
That I hate that
Oh,
stuff.
it's
I
like
hate it
the-
with a
it's
passion.
It's
like the
Cartoon
old
Network.
Instagram
Cartoon Network used to
logo.
be the full-on Cartoon Network logo at the bottom,
Yeah.
and then
Now
it
it's
just became the
just
CN.
CN.
It's just
Yes,
CN.
I hate it. I would
Got
outlaw
it.
it. It's the death of creativity.
Got it.
Yeah.
That is stupid.
But how would you enforce that, Kelly?
Tell
We're
people
not
to
asking
become
the
smarter.
semantics, okay? You just said what would be your first executive action as president. We're not arguing semantics. I just would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Um.
Well, I'm still thinking about mine.
Yeah, I know. Like, I wanted to think about this. but
Also, I
this-
would ban Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You from playing over the airwaves during the month of November and October.
Hey, that's
I'd
a
vote for
fire
that.
They
song.
already have
I'd vote
Santa
for that.
Claus over there.
I have a mad
Let's do
respect
the
for you
Santa.
for that.
I
that's-
literally
that's-
heard it
that's
on the
based.
night of Halloween.
Big sad.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Enough.
She
Enough is
gets-
enough.
She gets her money every
Poll
single
everyone on
November,
watching
December.
it. Are you guys?
Her yearly
What comes
income.
first after? What comes first after Halloween? Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Oh, we have
Go.
polls now.
Things
We
bitch.
have I think we're just supposed to put it in the chat.
Yeah, they're just gonna put it in the chat if we're lucky.
Chat looks like it's been active.
Yeah, we got 5
I know,
viewers
chat
today.
is
Pretty
low-key
awesome.
blowing up.
It's really sad that I can't read from over here. I
Just
hate
gotta
being
pull it up on
blind.
your phone.
I don't know how.
Download the Twitch app.
I don't think I have the Twitch
Guys,
app on my
download the
I
Twitch
want
app
to-
and watch
I-
us on
I've
your
always
phone.
wanted-
Oh, I do have the
always-
Twitch app on my phone.
I've always wanted to say this.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to say this.
Mhm.
Chat, can we get a W? Can we get a W in the chat,
Yeah, give me
Yeah,
some
W.
W's in the chat.
please?
Wait.
Poggers.
Poggers.
No. Poggers.
Now, if everyone starts spamming W's, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be very happy.
You just get on Twitch, EJ, and start spamming
it.
W's.
they giving you W's?
Oh my God,
oh
we got
yeah.
our first
Oh
W.
yeah.
Let's go.
Reagan
Let's
McNeil
go.
posted
Oh,
W's.
that's my
W's.
girlfriend.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, Reagan. Thanks for the W.
Thanks, Reagan.
Truly.
Can I call your girlfriend Reagan, or should I just say Randy?
Call her Riggs. She likes Riggs,
I'm
but
not calling
no, I'm
her
just kidding.
Riggs. I don't know her
I'm
like
just,
That's
that.
her-
I'm just
that's her
gonna keep
gamer
calling her
tag.
your
Riggs.
girlfriend. I have a friend. He's actually sitting in
Lance,
here
why'd
right
you give
now.
Me an L? Why'd you give me an
Oh.
Lance,
That's
you give me
funny.
an L, man. That's so sad.
That's
That's so
funny.
sad.
No, but like one of my friends is watching and whatever. He's got a boyfriend. I've met his boyfriend. I still just only refer to him as your boyfriend or
Yeah.
Nicholas's boyfriend.
Yeah.
I got it. I
Okay.
got it. I know
What's-
exactly.
What's your executive action?
I know exactly what I would do
Mhm.
if I was made president.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
This is so weird because
Uh-huh.
it's a clothing thing.
Okay.
I would make sure that men's clothing are more stylish.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and just because I'm an equal opportunist and I know that women have issues with it too, I'd make sure that fake pockets aren't a thing anymore either. You're welcome.
Fake pockets are a ploy to
Fake
sell
po-
us purses.
Yeah, they're
It's a conspiracy. It's all
stupid.
related.
Still don't know what mine is. Still
Me
don't
either.
know.
See, this jacket is like the only cool jacket I own. Everything else is either a solid tone, denim, or plaid.
Okay, I got mine. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Talking-
I'm gonna outlaw the color yellow.
Why?
It's very ugly.
How are you gonna outlaw the sun?
The sun
The
is.
sun isn't yellow.
sun is
No,
orange.
but it is in media.
No, it's actually white.
No,
The sun is
no.
actually
Yeah,
It's
he-
a, it's a
He's
it's a white
talking
star.
about banning.
I'm just
the,
talking about the color, not the sun.
Nah, he's talking
Yeah,
about.
but like
Can't
if you're
ban the
banning the
sun.
color yellow, you're gonna ban it in like
He's
media
talking
and
about
stuff.
banning
How
the
could I ban the
Teletubbies, baby.
sun?
He's talking about banning the Teletubbies, baby.
Yeah.
What do you
color
what do you
yellow.
have against the color yellow, Randall?
Yeah, what do you
Can
have
I
against the
ask?
Teletubbies,
is
baby?
actually disgusting.
I love
When I
every
was
other
younger,
color.
I had the really indiscriminate fear of the Teletubbies.
I love the
He does.
Teletubbies.
But not just the Teletubbies sun. The sun baby.
No. Isn't the sun the same one as the Gerber baby?
No.
No,
No.
it's a different person.
Did I just like fever dream that?
Mustard yellow.
They're babies.
is
They look very
disgusting.
similar.
Yeah. I would outlaw
I-
mustard too. Mustard, is
Mustard.
nasty.
I hate mustard.
I hate mustard.
I hate
that's
mustard.
why it's
The
yellow.
only
What about
the
honey
only
mustard?
acceptable one is
Honey mustard is
Dijon
okay.
mustard.
What's
Like
Dijon?
when it's got like the full mustard seeds in it. It's
Spicy
not like
mustard
blended.
is good too.
I don't know. I like Dijon mustard, but
Uh,
not mustard in the same way that I like
think-
aioli, but not mayonnaise.
For mine, I would close down every Buffalo Wild Wings in America.
No, Buffalo Wild
Because
Wings is amazing.
Listen, no. Buffalo Wild Wings is trash, and let me tell you why. The wings taste like cardboard. You know what's better than Buffalo Wild Wings?
Anything else?
That and Wingstop. And
Okay, listen.
Wingstop is goated.
Wingstop has those
is
garlic
goated.
Parmesan fries.
Wingstop is. I can't cuss. Wingstop is fire. Wingstop is amazing.
Wingstop is very good. The only I have one kind of like disagreement. Buffalo Wild Wings has a blueberry mint lemonade.
Ooh,
I wanna try that.
ooh, Your girlfriend said ban the Android messaging color green.
Yeah,
I agree.
that's-
She's
Yeah.
right,
I
you know.
agree.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
100% agree.
Yeah, you're right.
100%.
I would ban that color in yellow. Yeah.
What do you have against
100%.
yellow?
Yellow is nasty. I will agree. I don't like yellow.
Me
I
with
can't-
yellow is one of my favorite
I'm
colors.
sorry.
Big sad.
It's just gross to me. It's like, why are you bright?
I mean,
Why-
bananas are good, but like,
Two,
Why are you
other than
bright?
that,
Why
it's
are
about
you
the
Do you
only
guys
thing yellow
have
has
this
on it.
Just get
against
rid of
just like
bananas.
all pastel colors?
No, just
lemons,
yellow.
No
Yellow.
bananas. You got to
No,
cut off a third of a
yellow,
mango.
Yellow and hot pink. I don't like hot pink.
Hot pink.
No,
pink
I
is a little
agree.
off.
Hot pink is.
I don't like hot.
icky.
Hot pink is.
It's a
I love pink.
Pepto Bismol.
I love pink, but
don't
like
like
hot
hot
pink gets on my nerves. It's agitating to me.
Hot pink, yeah.
It's
I didn't
just-
used to like purple, but now that I go to the school, I kind of like.
I
I'm
like
obsessed
purple.
Yeah.
with like the
I
shade
kinda
of
like it now.
lilac when it comes to purple.
Lilac. What is
Lilac.
that?
It's like a
It's like a shade of purple, isn't it?
it's like
Like a
yeah, it's
shade?
I
It's
got
like
this.
it's like not velvet.
Spell it.
it's
Actually,
like,
no, it's
like
kinda
like
like
this. It's like a
velvet.
light
Oh, I
purple.
like that.
Kelly,
Yeah.
Kelly, spell lilac.
Lilac. Do you not know how to spell lilac?
No.
It's
What?
phonetically. It's
Shh, Kelly.
sound it
L-
out.
Lilac.
Mhm.
Cool. You never know. There could be a.
You gotta
a-
put in purple because it's also a flower. Hashtag hacks.
Purple. Oops.
Did you spell purple wrong? For shame.
P-U-R-E-P.
I put two P's and forgot an L.
Well, I saw the purple poo walking around today.
Yo, I
No,
saw
I
them
just
before
saw
I
them at
came in.
Chick-fil-A.
Yo,
here
imagine
today.
wearing a shirt that says "I love poo" anywhere outside of Tarleton. Like
yeah,
you go to
it's
like
kind
New
of
York City,
unfortunate.
No,
Like-
truly,
I love poo. Oh,
truly.
nice. Me too.
I really, honestly, I think they're low key. No shade, but I think they're low key annoying.
They're not my
Yeah.
favorite
They're,
thing.
they're low key annoying.
I have never interacted with
shade.
them of my
No
own
shade.
free will.
I can't stress that enough.
They
No
scared
shade.
me one time.
How did
I
they
was
scare
walking
you?
around at like 10 o'clock at night. And
Oh,
they
no.
just
Their voices
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, nah.
Started running.
Do you think they get special permission to leave class?
Oh yeah.
I bet you they do.
Yeah, but if it's
band
supposed to be
band kids do.
No, but if it's like supposed to be a secret, how do they tell their teachers? Because like, what do professors
they
know, or is
don't.
it just like a secret from
No,
the students?
professors don't know.
But like, if the professors don't know, how is that a valid reason to leave class? Oh, I have to leave a class. Why?
Maybe they
I
just say
can't
they're
tell
Because
you.
I love poo.
Maybe because like, well, maybe they like scheduled their classes to have all online classes, I guess.
Yeah.
And like just so they can just run around.
Mm.
So for the people that don't know on the stream what the purple
Oh,
poo
yes,
is, it's a
please.
group of people who would dress up and hide their identity, and I literally just walk around campus. Like 10 of them, right?
They all
5
just do-
girls, 5 boys, but no one.
Is it
What
5
is
and
it?
5? I thought it was 10 and 10.
It might be
Yes.
10 and 10. I
They
don't
all
know.
just do like
There's
Toad
20 of
impressions
them?
too, like
I
Toad
don't
from
know, I don't think
Mario.
there's 20.
Dude.
No, there's 20. There's 10 guys, 10 girls.
Really? I
They're
thought it was-
also like always all from Greek life. They are all
Yeah, well,
sorority
yeah.
and frat people.
Yeah.
20
Figured.
Tyler,
20
now's
of
your
them.
chance.
That actually makes sense, though.
I'm looking them up. All right, it's time.
But yeah, like they're all just Greek life people.
Oh yeah, yeah. Pull that picture up.
There we go. Yeah, this is the purple poo. Some of the images are actual purple poos.
Oh,
We're not gonna pay attention to that.
Thanks, lovely.
Yeah, mascots.
They all
Yeah,
just wear
that's-
like
that's them
scream
right there.
masks.
They do. One of them
And
this
my-
year is just wearing like one of those silver masks, or maybe it's like a theater mask.
I think one of them, like they should all just be a group of ghost faces, except one of them just has a Michael Myers mask.
I really fear for the day that a Michael Myers mask purple poo shows up.
Like it's all just like, and like they walk in a line, right? They always walk in a line. I want all 19 of them with the ghost face masks to be walking, and then the very last one is the Michael Myers one. That's what I want. I want a little bit of creativity, a little bit of pizzazz. I do like pizzazz. I just think it's a fun word.
Oh, is that Dr. Dottavio?
Who's Dr. Dottavio?
You wouldn't know him. You didn't get here.
He was the old
He was the
president,
old
right?
president.
Yeah, he was the old
Mhm.
president.
When did Dr. Hurley come in?
My freshman
2
year.
years
Yeah, my
ago.
freshman year, too.
Yeah.
You're telling me Hurley started the same year that I did?
Probably.
Yes.
Wait, you're a fourth
Wait,
year?
Are you?
I'm a third year.
No.
When did you come here? When did you get
He was here
2020.
the year before you got here.
I got here 2019.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
So he was here before you.
Yeah, I've been.
So like he
here
was just
long
the
time.
other dude was just like
He like
Leaving.
retired.
or was just
He's
retired.
very old or
Oh,
something.
huh. I
Yeah,
thought,
the
He was
whole
actually the
ceremony for
he was
everything.
the ag person for a while.
dude, they already had Hurley's quotes posted around everywhere when I came. I thought he had just
Oh, yeah,
been
well,
doing this for a
Hurley-
while.
Hurley had been mentioned for like a year prior, before he took office.
Yeah.
Long knowledge of him existing way before he took office.
Oh, I didn't even know.
They like
I didn't
super
know.
The
transitioned
president
him
of
in.
universities, is that like just like an appointed position?
The president?
Yeah, or are they like hired? Or
They're
is it-
hired. There's a board of execs like
Okay.
above the
I
president.
was like, is it like the previous president just goes, you?
No, I think it's a board of execs, and I think the previous president might have some sway in it.
I-
But I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that it's a board of execs. I
How do
could
you
be
even
I could
get
be
that
wrong.
Job? You don't like. Do you
You-
just apply? Or
I
like,
think so.
You have to have like some
Probably
crazy.
has
I guarantee you have
connections,
to have
too.
like a doctorate or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. You
What?
definitely have to have a doctorate.
PhD.
What
Yeah.
kind of degree do you have to be
I
president of a
know.
university?
Education.
Education,
I wonder what you
political.
need to do to get that.
Education,
degree.
I wonder how much
political,
he gets paid.
business.
I'm actually gonna look that up. On my
He
phone
Yeah.
real quick while y'all
probably is
keep
paid a
talking.
lot.
It's
I would
probably
expect
not
him to be
anything.
probably paid one of the highest on the campus.
Plus,
I'd assume so.
it's not like the Hurleys have to pay for housing.
right. I would have loved.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
literally
the
live
White
on
House. They
campus.
just get to live in that house. I want so badly to see the inside of the Hurley house.
Yeah, I do too.
I walk past it
Ah.
every day. I
Ooh.
want to know what it looks like inside.
They actually hold parties there for certain select students.
I think that like once a year,
Select.
like they lead tours through the house for students. I just think that'd be fun.
That would be cool.
I just want to know what it looks
It's
like.
But
also
imagine
someone's
hundreds
house.
of people walking through your home and this.
Yeah,
chance that
his
they could
kids
steal
his kids
anything.
live there.
And his
kids
kids,
live
his
there.
little kids.
I know.
Yeah.
I know it's not realistically
Toddlers.
possible. Like I know that'd be like a really bad idea. I would just do anything to know what that house looks like inside.
Yeah,
Typically,
no, I would too.
education or
It's so
humanities
nice.
students are invited in.
So this is what Google says.
Uh-huh.
A college president should have a postgraduate degree, such as a master's degree. To hold a doctorate, such as a PhD or EDD, work experience is important as well.
Yeah.
So
There
I
we
wonder
go.
what he
So,
did
like-
before.
So like
it
he
didn't show
probably
exactly.
worked at like a huge like top of the line.
Yeah, he
like,
was
office or
I
whatever.
imagine.
CEO.
at
Maybe.
Fortall.
I imagine the
and then
degrees
I
are
think
normally
did
in like.
this.
I think I heard he was like a president of somewhere else before here. Or I
Yeah.
might be
Makes
wrong.
sense, too.
I think
Actually
I
makes
heard
sense,
that
too.
too.
How old
But they
is
just
Hurley?
transfer.
Like
He's in his
40s.
30s, right?
I think he's in his 40s.
He's got kids about our age too.
Does he?
No,
He
I
does.
thought he
No,
was
doesn't.
on.
I thought
Yeah,
his
he
oldest
does.
was like
two little
16.
girls. I
No.
thought he just had 2 little
No,
girls.
he has
No.
little. He has 2 little
he's,
girls.
He's got
He has-
2 older sons, right?
Yeah, he has 2 older sons. I think one of them enlisted actually.
I
Oh,
thought
wow.
the oldest one was 16.
I'm pretty sure he has like 6 kids.
He's got like a 10-year-old.
Yo,
No,
we
he's-
should get
he's
him
got,
to
He's got like a
come-
10-year-old, like a middle
Yes,
school,
we
like
should
a
definitely interview him.
older, like high school boys, because he stopped me outside the dining hall one day to talk about my vans, because I have like custom vans,
Hold
and
on,
he
hold
was
on,
telling
hold
me
on,
that his
hold
son
on,
is
hold
really
on,
into
hold
vans
on.
right now.
Hurley stopped to interview you about your vans.
Yeah, okay, he was sitting on a golf cart outside the dining hall, and I was walking with my friend Ro, and we were just like going in, and he stopped, and he was just saying hello to people as they walked in, and it
How
was
did
just
we
like,
get to this conversation?
I was just like, oh, hi, President Hurley, and
How did
I
we
had
get
never talked to him before, and he stops me, and he's just like, wait, are those vans? And I was just like, yeah, and I had just gotten them in because I ordered like the custom vans, and they take a while, so I had just gotten them in and whatever. And he was talking about how his son was really into vans right now. So he's got like an older elementary or like middle school age son, I'm pretty sure, like 10, 11. And he was just like, oh, like that, because I have the embroidery on the back of it, because you can do that when you do custom vans. He was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know how to explain an anime reference to the president of my university.
What we should do is just have him come on the podcast.
I think
and
that'd be
settle
fun.
all these
That would be
questions. we have.
really
100%.
interesting and
That would be
highly
great.
anxiety-inducing.
How would that be
How?
anxiety inducing?
How?
He's
Because
the
he'd be like-
president of
he's
the
the president of the
university.
No,
university.
he be chilling
he's
with
just a
us.
regular dude.
He's a regular dude. Talking to him.
Oh, I'm sure, and I've
He'll
like
come in not
I
in
feel
a
like I
suit.
have way more contact with the president than I am supposed to as a student. Like I keep seeing him.
I
And
mean,
I keep
he comes
talking
to all
with
our
him.
events and
He's very
stuff.
active.
I cannot tell you the number of times where he has driven me back to my apartment whenever I lived at Bosque after basketball games.
No way.
I would be it would be after basketball games. I would be packing up with my trombone in hand, and I'd be walking down Rudder Way, and then suddenly he'd be pulling up on his golf cart and be like, "Hey, you need a ride?" And I'm
Yeah.
like,
just him.
"Yes."
It was just him by himself.
Just a
So
lad.
far.
You think he'd have like some type of security?
Yeah, he just
Nah.
walks
He
around.
just walks
Yeah.
around.
Nah.
Oh
Like,
no, he's a
"Alright,
cool
bro."
guy.
Nah.
Oh, he's
I mean,
chill.
he's only.
Yeah,
I
he's a
mean,
cool
he's a
dude.
university president. It feels like.
Yeah. If
I
it
mean,
was the
Tarleton's pretty
president,
small
if it
compared
was
to a
the
lot of other.
president, yeah, I'd be
Plus,
like,
I don't think there's a lot of people that just like genuinely dislike him. So why would he need a
Yeah.
security detail?
Honestly, I
That's
really
true.
haven't heard anything just like I've heard people be like neutral about Hurley, but I've never heard anybody be like, "Man, I
Yeah.
hate that guy."
Yeah, he's a
yeah,
very
he
nice
he
dude.
tries his best to
Never
do.
heard
I
that
think he
either.
tries his best to do the best by everyone.
Mhm.
So
Whenever me and Tyler went to an event, or you were there too.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
went to that one event with all the alumni or whatever.
he took a
Yeah.
selfie
He
with
took a
us.
picture
I
with
felt
us.
really bad because my hair was so unkempt, and I felt like I was wearing like
Honestly,
Oh, that's
I wasn't
cool.
feeling the right attire. But he was just like, "Nah, I'm just gonna take a photo with you guys," and it
no,
was
that's
like,
fun. That's
thank-
He
so
was like, "Thank
fun.
you guys, your music is good," or something.
Oh.
like
Thank
that.
If you could get that set up,
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be
interview
awesome.
with
I-
him,
that'd
would
be fun.
Fantastic.
Do it
That'd
for
be
like
dope.
next semester, so we have like appropriate time to like come up
Yeah.
with like interview questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
But
That would be
a
dope.
solid
Honestly,
thing.
I gotta give props to like him and his wife, because I could not imagine living in the middle of a college
Oh, yeah.
campus.
They have to have a second house.
I'm
They
pretty
have
sure
to. I
they
never
do.
see them there.
I'm pretty sure they do have a
Dude,
second
I
house.
see his girls playing in that yard all the time.
Oh yeah, no,
I
they
see him.
definitely
I
live on
like I
campus,
see his
but
wife
they
walking
also
around
have-
campus. Like
I've never actually seen him come out of that house.
Yeah, I've never seen
like,
him come out of the
True.
house.
ever.
Well, yeah, because he's he's working all the time.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
So
where
and
is his office?
it's either
His house.
it
Gotta
very well
be.
could
It's
be his
gotta
house, but it also could be in the FAC. No, it's not going to be in the FAC. I doubt that. It could be in the
Oh,
student
no.
center.
No
It could
way.
be-
No,
No.
not the
There's no
student
way.
center.
I don't. Okay,
That's
I
too
don't know.
public. That's
I
too
don't know
public.
where it is.
How-
Honestly,
like the welcome center, maybe, like out in like the
Maybe.
front
I
of
could see it.
campus.
Maybe.
Definitely
see it.
his house.
Maybe.
At this rate, it's his house.
But I feel like the student center, the OA grant, and the
I don't think the Grant, because the Grant buildings are like the offices in there are like too cramped. He's
Grand
the
building is
university
old.
president.
you're not
So
wrong.
old. Grand building is so old. They need to.
He's gonna have like an
redo
oval office
it.
somewhere.
He has to have an oval office
maybe it isn't the house. I don't know.
with like a stuffed eagle. a stuffed
Yeah.
Well,
Stuffed
that's
eagle
something
on
we'll
his
ask
desk.
him whenever we interview him.
Yeah.
Yes, that would
Get
be
that
dope.
set up, guys.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
Okay. Did we all answer the question of the day?
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
Question of the week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would make laws that jackets have to be cool for men. cool men,
I
cool
think
clothing
men
for
just
men.
need better, like more stylish clothing
Jackets are
options in
cool.
general.
I would
Cool
make a law
jackets.
to where
No,
it
they
has to
need
snow
better
in
style
Texas.
jackets.
How are you
Like,
gonna enforce that, Brandon?
This
What did you
this is
say?
the this
What'd
is
you
the
say?
coolest jacket I have found for
What'd you
men
say?
at a store.
He
say?
Yeah,
he said I'd
gonna-
make it a law where it has to snow in Texas.
every Christmas.
Absolutely not.
Well,
actually,
we're
every
getting
Christmas?
close to that, Randon. It snowed in Stephenville twice.
It's actually today is like the last high, like the high today is like 70 something because
Feels
it's
great
very
out
like
there.
muggy outside. But if you look at the weather app after this, it drops down to like
50.
50. I'm
49
excited.
49 next like
we have a
Friday.
we
Let's
might have an
go.
answer to our Hurley
Okay.
office question
Oh.
provided by our good friend Lance.
Oh,
Hello?
nice.
He says the admin building.
Yeah,
Why
that
didn't we
makes
think of
sense.
that?
That does make sense. Wait, where's the admin building?
Admin building's by the Welcome Center, right?
I think that's the annex.
Isn't that like yeah? I thought it was like right.
I think
oh,
that
I'm
was
just
admin
realizing I
building.
don't know as many buildings on those
Is that
campuses as
not
I
it?
thought I did.
Yeah. The which one? Are you
The
ta-
building like right behind us, like
the
right
the
here.
big one
It
or the
says
small
admin
one?
Not the
on it.
big one. I thought that's the
It's
big.
the one to the left
taller
of
one
it
is
when
the
you walk
education
out
building.
there.
I
Yeah,
thought.
that's the education
Yeah.
building. The small ones are the annex buildings.
Is that his office right in there?
I don't know.
If that's his office, that's crazy.
That's the
No
admin
way.
building. We need the admin building. Those are the annex buildings.
I don't know where the admin building.
I
is
don't
there.
know where it is
Can't
either.
lie.
It's
Can't lie.
there you go. So that's
I think we all need to be a little
That's
bit
an
more
adventure
familiar
for
with
us.
campus.
we're gonna put up some posters and we're gonna stick one in the
Like,
admin
where's the
building just
admin
so that we
building?
can say we've been there.
That's a smart idea.
It's cool.
Experience comes from knowledge. No, knowledge comes from experience.
Washington behind the gates is where it is.
behind the gate.
The
Wash-
one that like
behind
they
the
made from
gates.
Hoonwell or Honeywell or whatever it's
Hoonwell.
called, like the new like where
Hoonwell.
employee services
Hoonwell.
is,
Something like that.
Behind the gates.
like the gates by Heritage Park.
No, not there.
Not the.
I think
wouldn't
he's talking
imagine those
about like
gates.
where McDonald's is over there, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I'm talking
Is that
about.
the admin? I thought that was the Welcome Center. Or
I
that
thought
was
that was
called the
like the
Welcome
one
Center.
with the big like center
Arch
thing.
thingy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was the Welcome Center.
I don't know.
That is the Welcome Center.
It's not that important.
I have
wouldn't-
never-
Well,
wouldn't-
we'll just ask him.
I have
wouldn't
never been in that
willingly
part
go
of
to his
campus, I'll be
office
real.
ever.
I've had no reason to ever go there.
Yeah, neither would I.
Oh,
All
is
right,
that it?
guys.
That's
Yeah,
it.
unfortunately, that's
W
about
podcast, W show.
That's about
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
end for our show today. Thank you all for showing up and being a part of the show. Next week we get ready for our monthly game night with a super game special. We also guess that video game character and discuss the ever important special weekly question.
Yay!
Oh yeah.
All right. Make sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those things. Check us out next week on Twitch. And we'll see you guys around.
See ya.
See y'all.